Hello, welcome again to Hope Alive with Mary. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys again. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How is the January going? I mean, it's going so fast, I know, right? But how is it going with you? How is it going with you? Have you been keeping up to your goals? Remember, I did not say New Year resolution. I hope you do know there's a huge difference between New Year resolutions and goals. Resolutions are more or less wishes. Resolutions, the reason why people don't keep to their resolutions is because it's more or less just wishes. It's more or less, oh, I want to do this, I'll never do this again. But when it's goals, it's something that you have intentional about. You have set them out. You have you do a SMART goal, what you call SMART. You know, you're specific about what you want. It's measurable. It is achievable or attainable. It is realistic and it is time bound. And if you make a SMART goal and you are keeping to it, you set yourself, told yourself what you need to do on a daily basis to get to the end of that goal, then it's easier to achieve. Anyway, I'm not talking about goals and goal setting today. You're welcome again. And first, let me before I proceed, if you're new to this channel, you're very welcome. Please, I ask you to please subscribe, like the channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know how our video has been a blessing to you. Even if you're a returning subscriber, please do leave me a comment, like it, share our video. Please do share so that others will be blessed. All right, so today I'm going to just be speaking my heart to you. You know, this channel we are our major mandate is to bring hope to the hopeless, to bring hope to people who are, in that state, in that point of, losing hope, or they're dealing with a challenge or the other. We do go through stuff do happen, where, even to bad people. But I want to speak to you about obedience today. Obedience, even when it does not seem like it, even when it doesn't look comfortable, even when it does not make sense, even when you thought that my obedience, the more I obey God, the more things got worse. And the person in mind is, sorry, the person in mind for this discussion today is Joseph. Joseph. The Bible, when the Bible introduced Joseph to us, it told us about how he was a good boy, how he was respectful, how he was obedient, to the point that even though he wasn't the eldest, the father, ensured that he gave him more or less charge over his brothers. He was the one keeping tab on them. He was the one coming back with reports, how they are cutting corners, how they are shortchanging their father, and all those sort of things. That tells me about the kind of person he was. He was a person of integrity and uprightness. However, that didn't save him from trouble. Or rather, what that did was to invite trouble to him. There was anger from his brother. There was, resentment and all manner of things from the brother already, even before he had his dream. And naturally, of course, a child that's like that will be endeared. The parents will be endeared to them because the parents would um, who really like children who are obedient. I mean, if you're a parent, even though we are not supposed to have favorites and we shouldn't have favorites, but that child that's always obedient, that child that's always on point, the child you can rely on, the child that you can trust and you could, commit responsibility to, one way or the other, you are endeared to such children. So, probably that's one of the reasons why Jacob loved Joseph, specifically, apart from the fact that, of course, he's the son of his dearly beloved heartthrob, Rachel. Okay, so yeah, so living on, even his character, his behavior didn't spare him. So he got into trouble with his brothers who sold him into captivity. We know all the story that went on. In fact, their intention was to kill him to start with. So he was sold into captivity, and then he ended up in Potiphar's house. Sorry. And in Potiphar's house, we saw that David didn't lose his cool. David did not lose his integrity. He did not lose his honesty. He did not say, oh, this was what I did that landed me in trouble, that caused me hatred with my brothers. Maybe I should join the bandwagon now. No, Joseph didn't do that. Joseph remained an obedient and upright man. He remained a young man as it were at that time, and an obedient and dedicated, or young lad. And that again brought him promotion, which again brought him to the eyes of Potiphar's wife. And then again, so I'm not going to tell us all the story of Joseph, but I encourage you, if you don't know the story of Joseph, to go please and read it. So, but the key point I'm bringing out here is that sometimes, like the simple fact that you had to obey God could land you in trouble. You would think that, oh, because I said the truth, because I did the right thing, I'll be spared. Sometimes it might be the reason why you got into trouble or you're where you are right now. My encouragement to you today is never to stop obeying God, never to give up, even though those introduced all manner of trouble for Joseph, but we saw that it's still that obedience that took him to the top. All those things were paving way. We're paving way and making way for him to the top. All those things were taking him from one head to top of the ladder to the next step in the ladder to the next step of the ladder. So whatever you are doing today, whatever repercussion you think you're suffering today because you're living a righteous life or a holy life, trust me, it is still those things. Those things seemingly you think you are suffering is the same thing that will take you to the top. Don't stop obeying God. Don't stop doing the right thing. The Bible tells us in Galatians that if we do not fail in doing the right thing, that in the end, unfailingly, we will reap the results. We will reap a good harvest if we don't fail. In the case of the big line there, if you don't fail. Not when you do today and then you change your mind, you get discouraged tomorrow and then you come back. The Bible says if you do not fail. So my encouragement to you is that don't fail. Don't stop praying. Don't stop fasting. Don't stop trusting God. Don't stop sowing the seeds. Don't stop, being good and nice to people. Don't stop being compassionate. Don't stop being loving. Don't stop all the obeying. Sorry, I think I have something in my throat. Don't stop obeying God. Don't stop living a pure and a righteous life. For a young person, don't stop. Don't stop living a life for purity. Let them laugh at you. Let that man leave you with that young lady listening to me. Don't let any man, coin you and deceive you into their beds and they say they will leave you because you refuse to sleep with them. And probably you have lost how many relationships as a result of that. Don't worry. It is still that purity that will bring the right man into your life. So I hope that was a word for someone today. And if that blessed you, please do leave me a comment and let me know which area of what I've just spoken about resonates with you. And please also do share. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be with you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.